So what we have here is the my backyard garden. Okay, and I've been gardening well my whole life. Those things back there, we'll get to them, and we'll get to the story. And the last couple years, I've been doing vegetables and fruits, and you see stuff like this here. See how the tomato plant already is flowering here? You want to pinch that off or cut it off, okay? Because they're too small for flowers. Okay, and what'll happen is these will grow into tomatoes right here, and we don't want that. It's going to take up too much energy to the plant. Oh, I broke that one off. See, should get my nice shears. I can replant that, but I'm not gonna. I wanted to get rid of this anyways because I got watermelons behind it. And I built this trellis here for watermelons, just for my watermelons. And I want to do this because this is starting to grow onto here, just like this one here. And I'm going to grow them vertically up, every watermelon. And I got 17 watermelons on this trellis that are going to grow 9 feet tall. Now you might ask, what's that white stuff down there? That's free gold, wood ash. Wood ash it is. So I'm going to string these up so that they're climbing up the pole like this. And watermelons are a climbing, we'll call it a fruit. Okay, and they'll climb up this, and then I'll be able to rack it out, right? I'm going to rack it out as we go. So when the watermelons come, they'll be on a rack. It'll be like walking into a supermarket and grabbing a fresh watermelon off the rack once they're done. You're going to want to pay attention. So I got a variety of different tomato plants here. And same thing goes right here. You can see the flowers. I just pinch them off because they're going to grow tomatoes, and it's too early. But I got these tomatoes here, and I'm going to go over and show you guys. Well, not these tomatoes. Those are nice tomatoes. Look at 4 feet tall already. We got the potatoes in pails. We got potatoes in the pails. We got celery. We got some more potatoes. I'm trying potatoes 3 different ways here. I'm going in the pails, I'm going in this container, and I'm doing potatoes over here in the ground. And what I have going on here too is I planted some radishes in here, and they're starting to seed out. These flowers right here are radishes, and I want the radish seeds. And same thing here. I got some jalapeno peppers that are growing here. Move a couple things around here. I got cucumbers behind it. And on Father's Day, we built this trellis. Me and my kids, they said, what do you want to do? I want to build a trellis for my watermelons. And you see, it's already gripping on. It's climbing up the trellis. And then I built this here, this nice, beautiful screen box. Because I've always had issues with different pests. And you see the white moth, I don't see it out right now, but they're flying around. They want to get at these. Okay, and what they do is anything that's broccoli related, cabbage, cauliflower, your broccolini, whatever, right? Brussels sprouts. They want to lay their eggs and they'll destroy it. Oh, you'll see that he wants in. You can see him flying around there. Can you see him? The white moth. He's flying around. He wants in there, but he can't get in there because he'll lay the eggs and it'll be a nightmare, really, you'll be fighting the pests. So I got Brussels sprouts here, some cabbages here. Right here are the tomato plants that are, they grow 1 kilogram plus tomatoes. Each tomato is 1 kilogram plus. So you're gonna want to keep an eye on these ones here because they're massive, massive tomatoes. So what I got here is, see the gray stuff there? That's from here. It's called wood ash. And it's full of potassium and full of calcium. And the tomato plants really love calcium, guys. And they love potassium. All plants do. And that's free. Free for the takings, right? So I like free things. Gonna get in the shade, I can read some of your comments here. And this is remarkable here. Last year I got 1 apple off my tree. I just planted these from little saplings 2 years ago, right? And you can see, I can't count how many apples are on here. So I had 1 apple last year, and I've been taking care of this in the winter with the dormant spray. In the, I think it's the copper sulfur spray. And you only do that in the winter time. And then do it Thanksgiving, then the middle of December, and then just before spring, before they flower, you hit them with it. In my peach trees, my peach tree is, I got more peaches than I could count. And people, oh no, the animals are going to get them, the squirrels, this and that. Don't worry about that. I got a cure for that. It's very simple. Just what you do is you boil hot peppers. If you got any hot peppers, chili peppers, buy a bag of cheap hot chili peppers, guys. Boil them down, strain them, take that juice, put it in a spray bottle, and spray it on the plants. And what happens is a squirrel or a rat or anything really, they'll try and come into your garden and take a bite out of something. They'll take a nibble once and they'll never come back. Then we go over here, and I picked my radishes last week, and I planted these right away. And with the heat and the rain that we've had, and when was this, June 15th, I planted these radishes here, and look at them here, and they take about a month to pull off. Hello, Maria. Now you can see some comments. Maria. Jake the Gamer's in the house. We got our carrots here, and this is beautiful here. Look at the lettuce. I've been making beautiful salads every day with my dinners, and it's all coming from my garden right now, right? And these are radishes here. I'll pull one out here just to show you. I don't need this many seeds. Radishes, right? And I'm letting it seed out because I need more seeds. And what they're going to do is they're starting right now. You see these pods? They're going to pod out and they'll look like peanuts, right? Then you dry them out and you got seeds. And the great thing about radishes is you can pull off 3 to 4 crops per season, guys. They're very fast. And I got some more romaine lettuce. Hey, I got some flowers over there. Perennials that have been here. I've been here 25 years on this property in my house. And I've never planted flowers. These things just keep coming up. Yeah, the weather, Maria, is all about what we have here. And we got, I love green beans. Okay, the string beans, bush beans, we'll call them. That's what they are. And the yellow beans, okay? And that's what I put here. And they only grow about that high, okay? But they're already starting here. Look at. So I'll be eating, I love them, I really do. I love them right off the plant. I love them steamed, I love them boiled. A little bit of salted butter with some pepper on them. And we got some more cucumbers going on here. So the key is the wood ash, right, guys? If you know anybody who has a fire pit and you're growing and you're like, a buddy of mine called me and said, where do I get wood ash from? I said, what are you talking about? Can I buy it somewhere? Probably you can, but why pay for it? Just dig out the fire pit. Okay, if there's charcoal in there, that's great because it's carbon, and the plants love carbon too, right? I'm missing asparagus. Yes, that's another project. I got a lot of room here. Once I clean out all this along the fence, right, I got a shit ton of room here for gardening. How deep do I want to get into it? Well, I'm getting pretty deep now, right? I'm on vacation. I didn't do the vacation thing. I wanted to go to BC, and then we started with the renovating of the basement, my son's room, and we finished it in 6 hours, right? And I'm like, really, new floors, paint, ceilings, walls, and it looks really good down there, brand new, like a brand new condo. So that took a bit out of my vacation money, but I'm getting paid anyways, the ski mask way. But I really like these, my apples, really, I do. And these are memorial trees, one for my dad, one for my father-in-law. My dad was like apples, my father-in-law was like peaches. But just look at the fruit. Look at this. And I really enjoy peaches, I do. And I got room to put all kinds of fruit trees here if I want. I don't know if you guys could see that white moth flying around right there. Well, he's just looking for some cabbage and some Brussels sprouts, and he's not getting none this year. So then I tried, like I said, 3 ways here. We're going into the potatoes, and these will be done soon, the potatoes, and I can't wait. I can't wait to dig up potatoes, put my French fryer cooker on the back porch, and my French fry chopper, and make fresh French fries from the ground to my mouth in an hour. And what we have here, you guys see, these are peppers. Okay, this one was yellow one, just like this one here. I put a banana peel in there, and these guys here, and some wood ash, and the yellowing went away. But what's happening is the rain that we're getting, right? We're getting a lot of rain, and that's no good. Peppers don't like a lot of rain, right? Especially in these big containers. And if I left these containers and they're heavy, don't water your containers. You're overwatering, right? And you can't help it because Mother Nature is the one providing the rain. The only way you could stop it really is by covering it, and that's a lot of work. So I'm just going with the flow. Look at that tomato. But I've been growing since, well, 1985. I've been growing this. And once they legalized it, right, the market went to shit anyways. And I said, you know what? I'm going to try my growing skills with my tomatoes, my watermelons, my cucumbers, my radishes, my carrots, my lettuce, my potatoes, my beans. And then I put in a system here for watering. Just comes off the yeast trough. Oh, and it's full. And it fills up this one here. So with the hose, which I cut too long, once it fills up this one. And I got four like this. So it gives me about 200 gallons of free water, so I'm not paying for the water. But these watermelons, look at already. Man, oh man, oh man. They're gonna start sticking together, and we don't want that. I could trim them up. I'm gonna stake them up with some zap straps and get them running up the lines. Back over here, some more water pails. People say, oh no, there's algae. Don't worry about that. The plants like algae too. LGBTQ, algae too. So I've been on too many social media platforms lately. Just not into it. I'm not feeling feeling the vibe really much anymore, guys. I'll come in and say hi, pop into different shows. So get in the shade here so I can read some comments. There we go. Yeah, if there's any advice you need on gardening, I'm not a garden professional. By the looks of it, I'm doing all right, right? But I do know from growing other things, cannabis my whole life, right? What plants need and what to look for, right? Overwatering, underwatering. I just know, right, by looking at any plant, if it's struggling. My carrots here, look at this. Let's see if I'm getting any carrots yet. Look at that, baby. We got carrots coming. So that's a casualty. Not really. I'm going to eat it as soon as I wash it. But I got a lot of carrots here. Got me onions. And what I want to do here is I'm seeding out onions. I want these seeds so I can start my onion bed in the fall. And the remarkable thing about my garden, guys, is I started everything from seed. I didn't go out and buy plants. Not my cup of tea. So everything that I've done here, from the lettuce to the radishes to the carrots to the onions to the beans, the potatoes were from a bag of potatoes that had the knots on them. And the wife was going to throw them out. I said, like crap, I'm going to plant them, right? Had all kinds of roots already starting on them. And same thing with a couple of those onions. Why throw it out? Grow it. Yeah, you know what? It's pretty easy after years and years of playing in the backwoods and growing grass, beans, everything else just seems to come natural. I haven't had an issue. And I've had people tell me, oh no, it's too hard to grow cabbages and too hard to grow Brussels sprouts and broccoli and cauliflower. I've done it all, really. Even the broccolini, I did that. I pulled off broccolini. I've ate it. The cauliflower, the same thing, right? So I'm just trying to find out what's best for my garden. I know the green beans are really good in my garden. The cucumbers are great. The English style cucumbers grow great. The watermelons even better. My tomatoes, my green peppers, red peppers, hot peppers grow great. The lettuce always grows great. And I don't have much sun here where my lettuce is, guys. Some people, oh, grow it in direct sunlight. Well, what happens is you got to water your lettuce every day, or it'll wilt. It's like a supermarket. When you walk into supermarket and you grab lettuce and they got that sprayer behind the counter, or where they sit and they spray water on it because it keeps it alive, right? Watermelons or lettuce love water. So do watermelons. That's why they call them watermelons. And if you don't water them every day, they'll be wilty. You go to pick some, you wash it. You got to dry it the right way, right? But this is really in a shaded area. I got to clean up the back fence here, around here. That's my project today. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to continue, Jake the Gamer, with these videos on growing, and I'm going to put something together and start doing my own videos and products that, you know what, I love things for free. I really do. And if you could get things for free for your garden, why go out and buy shit? Why spend money? And if I could show you guys insecticides, all natural, free, you can make at home, and pesticides, all natural, free, you can make at home, then do it, right? Fertilizers, you can make at home for free. Why not? You got all these other podcasters out there, great growers, man, great growers. I love watching a lot of these shows, but you know, it's a business, right? And they're out promoting different products out there to get you to buy them, right? I want to try and promote, make it yourself. How's that sound? Save a buck. Yeah, this is a lot of yard to cut. The crazy thing is, Troll, you see the size of my yard? I got this house right here, okay, and that's where my daughter lives in that house, and the yard's just as big. And then I own the house across the street, and that's a little smaller than this. But yesterday I cut the grass. I started at 9 in the morning. I was done by 11, all three properties. And then I went to the dump and dumped the trailer, and then came back and weed whipped the whole yard, and went to Home Hardware, Home Depot, went to all kinds of places yesterday, right? So I was really busy, really, really, really busy. And I'm that guy, I don't care what it looks like on a Saturday, I'm cutting the lawn. Unless it's thunderstorming, I got to cut the lawn. But I got a nice, I have nothing in the yard next door. I could put a garden. I could have put it all over there and left my yard alone, right? But I could put a garden back there. I could feed the whole damn neighborhood if I wanted to with the properties I got here on this block. Yeah, I bet it's better for you, Maria, because yeah, pure food, not full of toxics and shit. Yeah, no radiation. Look at that carrot. So that's good to know. My carrots are growing good. And knowledge is the key. Don't be afraid to try something. You don't want to over fertilize. I stay away from the compounds of 20 and Miracle Grow. I haven't used them in years. No need to. There's organic solutions to it. A 777 compound, okay, you could buy organic, and I got some in my shed. It's beautiful stuff, but you smell it, you know what it is? It's just chicken shit. That's all it is, really. But yeah, my beans are starting to grow. Very nice. Very nice. So I'll have some beans in the next few days. They don't take long, that's for sure. And they grow all summer long. So you got a new puppy. It's an American Bulldog and a Cane Corso mix. Nice. I got a Rottweiler, a Pit Bull, a Shih Tzu, 3 cats, 3 kids. I don't have 3 wives. I only got 1 of them. Why can't I have 3 wives? Get 3 of everything else. But yeah, look at the fruit here, guys. And I came out here the other day and the windstorm nearly blew this over. So my good friend Donnie Jelinas, who owns an aluminum fence company, gave me some pieces of aluminum here. And I said, you know what, I'm going to tie my apple tree up. And look at the nice job that I did with this. No branches are going to break in the wildest of the storms. And it's going to hold on to the fruit, right? And I can't wait to try an apple in a peach here in the next month. I'll do a video of me testing out my product. When you said chicken shit, you didn't know Carney was in the garden. Yeah, good old Carney, eh? The carnival. The carrot. So like and subscribe if you haven't. Share it. Get it out there. And I'll come back live with you guys on a weekly basis. How's that sound on YouTube? Been doing a lot on Facebook. A lot on Facebook. With the gardening and everything else. But if you're not on Facebook, you'll catch a show here. You guys have a beautiful Sunday, a beautiful, what we say, Canada Day tomorrow. Rage Against Machine, yes, glad to see you too, man. And you guys have a great time. Make the best of it. I'm going to go throw my battery in my jet ski, and I might come on YouTube live later on of where I'll probably be. I don't know. I don't know the waters. I know the waters. I just don't know where I'll be. Will I be in Amherstburg area or will I be in Lakeshore area? So one end of the Detroit River or the other end of the Detroit River, I'll be somewhere. Crystal Bay sounds nice, and that's at the That's at the Amherstburg part of the Detroit River. And Peach Island sounds just as nice, and that's at the Lake St. Clair mouth of the river. So you guys have a great weekend. Oh, I could start a poll on here. Let's start a poll. Let's see if I can start a poll. Was this helpful? Let's see. I've never done this. There you go. In the poll, do you guys see the poll? Did it come up? Was this helpful? Oh, we got one vote. Yes, I see it. 4 votes. Okay, perfect. Like, share it, stream it, do whatever you got to do with it. I'm going to bring you guys a lot more because you know what? My growing skills, like I said, I'm not a professional grower. I do know what time of day it is, and I do know plants a bit. I'm not a horticulturalist. I never went to school for it. I just got grade 12 plant biology in high school, and I use that for other things. But I do know what time of day it is when it comes to with plants. But you're going to want to keep an eye on these tomato plants. They're the biggest tomatoes I've ever seen, and the seeds were smuggled in from Portugal 60 years ago. And the guy that I got them from gave me the seeds when I went to his house. The old fella, well, gave his daughter the seeds, and she gave me the plants. I'm like, these are the biggest tomatoes I ever seen in my life. I can't wait to grow these, right? So here we go. Here we go. Look, I got some watermelon still here. And it's hot out already, guys. Some peppers, green and yellow peppers. I got to find some room for these. So I started everything from seed, right? You help us. Who knew less? Let's go skiing. See, Donnie's in the house. ProGate. I told him I'm gonna go put the battery in my jet ski, and that's what I'm gonna go do right now. But here's that white mile. I don't know if you can see it now. See it flying around. He's looking for cabbage and broccoli and whatever, right? Anything from that family, cauliflower, and he's out to lay the eggs that will destroy your crop. So cover it. That's the key. Bye, guys. I got to get busy. I just don't know how to get off here. It's been so long.